You want to know what really chaps my ass? It's the term alternative medicine. I take it back. All right, so this is take 1000. Welcome to our Tuesday morning. Thank you for joining our Wednesday morning. Today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday morning. Ask me any question about anything you want. Alternative medicine. I'm actually a big fan of the term. I think whoever came up with this term is a marketing genius, okay? I don't know exactly how this term came about, what the origin was, and they wanted to use that as some kind of marketing tactic to put themselves up as the primary medicine, and then anybody that's not an MD, we're just gonna put them in a bucket called alternative medicine. So let's take a common condition that a lot of people, so let's go with hypertension, okay? Hypertension is probably one of the most common conditions that we see in this country with Americans, okay? So when it comes to hypertension, what is the, let's call it standard of care that the traditional medical model is going to do for something like hypertension? By the way, if you don't know, hypertension is just a fancy way of saying high blood pressure, okay? It means the pressure in your heart is a little too high. According to our models, it's a little too high. That's what it means, okay? So if you go to your family doctor and they check your blood pressure, do a couple things, and they're going to say, hey, your blood pressure is too high. You have what we call hypertension, okay? What is the standard of care? 9 out of 10 times, more often than not, what your medical doctor is going to do is they're going to prescribe a drug, okay? Drugs, and more drugs, okay? And then you're going to go through the standard care, which is, let's just call it drug therapy. They're going to dope you up with drugs, okay? That's the standard of care. If drugs don't end up working, what's the next step? The next step is typically some kind of surgery, okay? So this applies to nearly every condition that you can think of. The standard of care is going to be drugs for the rest of your life. And then if that doesn't work, the next step is surgery. So we call that standard of care. So think about that for a second. The standard, the traditional route, your primary go-to is going to be drugs and surgery. Now, if that doesn't work, what do? Then you know what? Maybe there's an alternative that can help you out. And what is typically the alternative? So when you think of alternative, they're typically talking about chiropractors, maybe a acupuncture, nutrition, meditation, yoga, things that are not done by your MDs. Okay, we all know that hypertension is a lifestyle disease for the most part. Okay, these are things that can be taken care of with exercise, diet, certain things that you can do in your lifestyle that's really gonna make the hypertension go away. These are lifestyle diseases. So anything that can actually fix the problem, that can fix hypertension, is going to be considered an alternative. It's going to be something that's natural, safe, and effective. Is that crazy? Like, I just think that's absolutely crazy. I think it's absolutely nuts that things that are natural, safe, and effective that actually fix the cause of the problem are called alternatives, and then the primary standard is drugs and surgery. You may agree, you may not agree. Go ahead and comment below whether you agree or not. But I just think next time you see the word alternative medicine, just picture in your head like, oh, that's like the natural, effective treatment for whatever condition. I'm going to try that after drugs and surgery fail. This is like upside down world. All right. Dr. Molina checking out. Joanna, thank you for letting me rant a little bit. All right.
But
see
now
you guys.
I have 1,000 questions.
Just one for today. I don't have time. I got patience to see. I got things. Okay.
Is alternative like music? So like mainstream is like the medical industry, or like what do you mean?
All right, so think of alternative music, right? So your mainstream music is going to be your pop music, which is, I don't know, what do you kids listen to nowadays? Your Justin Biebers or something, your K-pop. So your K-pop and your Justin Biebers is going to be the mainstream, the standard music, and then your alternative music is going to be like the really good stuff. All right? So just you can play with that in your head as well. Okay.